Gary Peter. I'm a faculty member in the School of Forest Resources and Conservation here at the University of Florida, and I'm a geneticist. So in the southeast, the most productive land that's intensively managed or relatively intensively managed plants advanced germplasm that we've bred and selected to have superior growth, superior stem form, superior disease resistance. Most traits that are interesting from an economic point of view have to do with growth and yield, but it's more important also about what we call adaptation. Because again, if we decide to plant a certain germplasm in a certain location and it's not well suited to grow in that location, then they'd be, die or not grow very well at all, and that would be bad. We can understand more about that genetic variability. We might be able to help the species be maintained across those transitions and move to the right locations where it will thrive, as opposed to being catastrophically wiped out due to extra drought or disease or other factors. Loblolly pine is a very interesting species because it has a very broad range, but it's been around for 300 million years. And so really recently, within the last glaciation 10,000 years ago, as the temperatures got cold in the southeast, the species was forced into what we call refugia. One refugia went to Mexico, one went to South Florida, and then as the temperatures warmed back up, the seed continued to move northward to repopulate the current range now, and that's led to a divergence between the western and eastern population just by the fact that they spent many years apart or separated in space. So after the plants came back from their refugia and repopulated the western and eastern parts of the range, there's a gap in the middle of the Mississippi River where basically loblolly pine doesn't grow very well. It doesn't compete well. And so what we know now is that the western population tends to have been selected to be more drought hardy, as that's the natural environment there compared to the east. The east grows faster. So some of the companies actually move germplasm from the east to the west to capitalize on that extra growth, and they do management practices to try to minimize the risk of drought having a catastrophic effect.